Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. So I talked about being closed-minded yesterday. I'm going to be talking a lot more about some healthy changes to make, because this year marks 20 years since I started watching my lifestyle, if you will. I started with my soda habit. I used to drink 4 liters of soda a day, and I quit cold turkey overnight. And I think I surprised a lot of people. And but I believe that was the easiest thing I ever did, because before I tried to quit cold turkey, I tried to cut back, and let's just say it never worked, right? As much as you can talk about the benefits of drinking soda in moderation, if you can't work it, you can't work it. That's like trying to tell an alcoholic that they can have a beer from time to time. Yes, they might have benefits, but they can't do it, right? A benefit that you cannot reasonably do is no longer a benefit, right? Look for some other way to enjoy life, right? But I want to talk about another time I saw somebody have a very rigid mind. I was at a board game meetup. I go there every Saturday, and I have very strong skin sensitivity to dairy products. One of my opponents had ordered a pizza, and I asked him if he wouldn't mind if he could use some utensils to eat it, and he did that. And he had, to begin with, we have very distorted minds on how big our portions should be, right? It's just huge. I looked at it and I almost wanted to vomit. Whether or not I get a reaction from that, I wanted to vomit at the size of the pizza he was getting. Okay, so he proceeds to use his utensils, and he finishes barely a third of the slice of pizza when he's like pounding his chest like, oh my god, this is too much. And he complained to me that because he was using his utensils and eating a whole lot slower, that he wasn't able to finish his pizza. And I smiled and said, isn't that great? And he said, no, it's not. He doesn't even entertain the idea that he was able to feel full on a whole lot less and still get the enjoyment out of his pizza. I let it be, and I said, well, all right, well, I'm leaving now. You could enjoy the rest of your pizza with your hands. And the following week he came back, and I let him finish his food, wash his hands before we begin playing, so I wouldn't be bothering him. But I told him, when you have a chance, compare and contrast the two. And even when I'm not around, feel free to use the utensils. And he still shook the idea off. That's the kind of lifestyle we live here in the United States. We don't even sit down and think